Yeah, I mean, obviously it's one of the best leagues in the country, and I'm super excited to get into it. Obviously, coming from hockey and another great conference, I feel like I have a little bit more experience than some of the guys, so try to pass that along about what it takes night in and night out. So yeah.
Do you think the conference schedule, or sorry, non-conference schedule is going to prepare you for that conference schedule? It's pretty difficult, right?
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's good for us. We don't want to be playing our first good, not good games of the year, going into the NCHC. So having this tough non-conference schedule is a good way to start off the year.
What have you thought about the goaltending? Obviously, it's kind of changed. Gibson Homer's kind of the guy coming into camp. What have you kind of seen from him and maybe his maturity levels?
Yeah, he's been great so far. I think it's the challenge to shoot on him every day in practice, and as long with Luke Pavich too. I mean, they're both two great goalies, and I think we all feel confident going into the season that we might make a mistake and it'll happen, but we have good guys back there to bail us out sometimes.
Obviously, you haven't been practicing here too long, but what have you liked about Greg Powers and kind of his approach to the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love his approach to it. He's very everything he does is structured, and he's a positive guy, and it's easy to get up in the morning and go to work for him.
Thanks.
Yeah.
When you were talking to Powers and kind of in the transfer portal, what about him and the conversations you had with him made you want to come here?
Kind of just coaching style, the way he sees the game and the way that he wants his team to play, and the vision that he has for this program in the future kind of aligns with what I want to do.
I'm sure you've already been asked this too, but just how are you liking Tempe being with the new team? How has it been like? How do you feel like you're integrating it with the group?
Yeah, Tempe's been awesome. I mean, it's obviously a great city and just a great place to be. The weather's awesome. And then the people here have been awesome as well. I didn't really know what to expect coming down here for the first time, but everybody's really welcomed me in with open arms, and I'm super lucky and happy to be here.
Are there any guys that you kind of gravitated towards that have kind of taken you under their wing?
I think kind of everybody equally. I think I've been talking to all the returners a little bit and just taking a little bit from everybody. So I don't know if there's one person specifically, but yeah, we just have a great group and everybody's kind of been doing their part.
And then the conference you came from, as competitive, would be pretty close with the NCHC just as far as teams there. How do you think that kind of experience, what do you think that brings to the team as they head into their first season of the really good conference?
Yeah, I think having, myself and some other guys that have played in, these top conferences before, it's good for us just because, we have the experience of playing these top teams week in and week out. So being able to, be a voice in the locker room is definitely something that the other guys and myself will do.
What are some of the biggest things you've taken away from that experience, and maybe some things you can share with teammates who are playing the more competitive teams?
Well, the big thing is that there's no nights off. Every game is so important. The league is, if you look at the NCHC, all these top leagues are within a couple games, from first to the middle of the pack. So, literally every game can be so crucial.
Are there any games on the schedule that you have kind of circled on your calendar?
Obviously I'm excited to go back to Providence. That'll be fun. Just competing against my old team and seeing some friends. So obviously I have that one circled, but
any other ones?
Other than that, I don't know. I'm excited to go to these new arenas and play these new teams. Obviously, being from Minnesota, the last 2 years I haven't been able to play back home in front of my friends and family, so I'm definitely excited to do that, going to St. Cloud and Duluth. So those are definitely highlights for me as well.